Do we see? Oh, there we go. All right, hi. All right, cool. Hi, everybody. My name's Jack. This is Live at 5. Jake would normally be with us today, but he's out. We don't have a camera set up or anything on her. But early versions of the show, I used to talk to this hidden figure named Maddie, and she would help us set up stuff. So she's helping run everything today. So round of applause for Maddie. She's all like, I'm going to put you on the spot. Sorry. She was nervous that we were going to mess up getting the stream going, and then she did it just fine, and then I forgot to turn my microphone on, so that's on me. We're having a great time, figured everything out. Also, I don't know if Jake's going to be watching from wherever he's at. I know Jake's mom regularly watches the show. So I want to say I've always appreciated all the help and effort that Jake puts into getting everything set up. But after today, I have so much appreciation for everything that Jake does to put this on, because we're short-staffed already. So on top of being short-staffed, also having to set up the show by myself, and not by myself, Maddie helped, but doing this all with two people who never set it up during a day where we have like almost a third of the team we would normally have for the day. It's been a very interesting day, but I'm excited. Next week, we are doing our Fender Fest here at the shop. It starts at 5 o'clock. We have a band. It's actually my band. Is going to be here doing the live demos of all the Fender gear. So we're going to be playing guitars, amps, everything Fender makes. This Roland drum kit behind me will be here. It's a Roland kit. Fender doesn't have an electric drum kit. But we're going to use this, and it's going to be cool. So we're just playing a bunch of songs, but we're using it in a live setting using Fender equipment. I'm going to be using the Tone Master Pro. Dylan, my guitar player in the band, he's going to be using probably his Princeton Chris Stapleton amp, I'm assuming. It's a really great amp, so I hope so. But we have other stuff here in the shop that we're going to use too. I'm going to be using probably one of the Player 2 guitars, and then maybe one of the Noventas, because we have the Telly with the P90 and the bridge. It's a really cool guitar. So I'm probably going to be using that myself. So let's talk some Fenders. I want us to kind of be prepared and ready for Fender Fest. So we're going to talk about what we have going on, some of the guitars that we have that will be available. But to kind of highlight the event before we get into the guitars, Fender Fest is going to be Thursday, August 15th at 5 o'clock. We're staying open late. We're going to be here till 8 o'clock at night. And here's what's the greatest thing about all of this. If you have a Fender guitar, bring it in. You're going to get it restrung for free. Also, any Fender, $7.99 and up, and this is the cool part, you can combine that. So maybe you're buying a Squier and an amp. As long as you reach $7.99 and up, you're going to get 36 months. 36 months, zero interest. Wow. Yeah, Maddie goes, wow. Yeah. So, zero interest for 36 months on anything Fender, $7.99 up. So as long as it's all Fender, right? Let's get that bill to $7.99. Guitar, amp, pedals, strings, straps, picks, cables. If it's Fender and we reach that amount, I don't care. We're going to make you get that deal. We're going to get you out the door. It's going to be great. We're going to have deals on everything from Squier to Custom Shop. So our largest sale of the year is going to be this Fender event. When I say our largest sale of the year, I mean our largest sale of the year. There's no exaggeration. It occurred to me now that sometimes we have the screen set up where everyone's typing in questions and chats and things like that. That didn't happen today. Like, we did what we could, but there is no questionnaire screen, chat screen in front of me. So if you have questions, I'm sorry. I don't have a way to view those right now. Oh yeah, cool. Maddie's gonna come in clutch. She's gonna pull it all up and have questions and everything for us. We stream to a few different sites, so just go to the Island Music page. On YouTube? Facebook. What was that? That's right. Maddie's too young. She doesn't have Facebook. All right. Well, if you have questions for us, jump over to YouTube, because Maddie's on YouTube, and she'll answer any of the questions you have for us there. So, but also maybe if you have another screen, pull it up on the other screen, because we don't want to lose our views on Facebook. So, you know, that's how the statistics and analytics work. Oh, wait. I have Facebook. Duh. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull up this thing here. Things are going real well over here. Don't worry about it. We're doing good. Oh, there's 2 comments already. Oh, what's going on, Adrian? Cool. Oh, I need to mute this because this is not going to... I don't want to listen to myself through the live stream. That was embarrassing. All right. The Tone Master Princeton, I can't say enough things about it. It's going to be a great option there. I'm going to set my phone down here for a minute and grab a guitar while some people hop in and chat or whatever. Let's go. Maddie, I'm looking at this real quick. This looks real good. We did a good job. We did do a good job. This looks great. All right, let's grab a guitar. What's that? Yeah, we have so many lights on stage right now because she looks at me and she goes, how many lights is there? I don't know. I just look at the camera. I hold guitars and look at the camera. I don't know. This is the Squier Sonic Telecaster. The Sonic series is replacing the Affinity series. So if you've come to know and love the Affinity series, I got a new love for you. This is the Sonic series. This is what I believe they call California Blue. It has the Laurel fingerboard. What are we looking at here? Poplar body, good Fender design single coil pickups. These guitars are amazing. There's nothing short on these guitars. They're nice and lightweight, so you don't, you're not holding like a heavy, mahogany or ash body guitar for a whole gig or even practicing at home. Really nice individual saddles, modern style telly bridge. Like I said, super lightweight, easy to get a hold of. What's really cool about these guitars is they hold up very well on their own. They are a rock machine by itself, but at a price point of only $199, these guitars come with so much capability as far as customization goes. Swap out the pickups, change the tuners, put in a wiring harness from a couple companies that make customized wiring harnesses. What's really cool about Fenders and Squiers, you can swap out the neck. Maybe you want this to be baritone. Get a baritone neck, throw it on there. We stock all of these things. So if you're looking to make a guitar your own, because let's be honest, there are so many options of guitars out there in the world, but sometimes they're not what you want. You can make it what you want. Get a Squier Sonic series for $199, upgrade everything, and make it your own. But even if you don't want to do that, at a price point of only $200, this is an amazing guitar, holds up very well, and you can do just about anything with it. The Sonic series from Fender, $199. Come check out the sale at Fender Fest next week. Every guitar I'm showing you right now will be on sale at Fender Fest. So, very excited for that. This is the Susan Tedeschi Telecaster. And everyone's favorite coveted Sherwood Green from Fender. This is a little bit of a different telly than what we're holding back there. You might remember, not too long ago, we had the Squier Classic Vibe limited edition telly. It had the humbucker in the neck. Gorgeous guitar, very similar setup, but here we're looking at nicer upgraded qualities here. This guitar here is $18.99, has an alder body, maple neck, a rosewood fretboard, nice Fender tuners on the back there. These have Susan Tedeschi signature single coil pickups, very nice individual saddles down there on the bottom with the bridge. Gorgeous guitar. Custom backplate. You got to have a custom backplate. If you're ever in a position in your life to have a signature guitar made for yourself, get that custom backplate. It's a nice little feature, and it goes a long way as far as design goes. Gorgeous guitar. Nice vintage tint on the neck. I like it because I like when they make necks with this finish. The gloss necks, my hand just gets stuck. This on a satin vintage year finish on the neck there. It's real easy to just move up and down. You're not getting caught anywhere. And then it's not so satin that it's rough to the touch. So it's a very gorgeous guitar. Looks like it comes installed with strap locks, so those would be in the gig bag or case that it comes with. Very cool. The Fender Susan Tedeschi signature model. If you're not familiar with who Susan Tedeschi is, she's a killer guitar player. You can't go wrong with anything that she does. I personally am more familiar with her as far as the Tedeschi Trucks band goes. So if you get a chance to check them out, it's phenomenal guitar work from them. So go ahead and check out Susan Tedeschi if you're not familiar. Fantastic guitar work. Well deserved on that signature model Telecaster. This is the Player Plus series from Fender. The Player Plus kind of serves as the go-between between the Player 2s and your Performers. Your Performers are that first in line of the American line. It goes Performer, Pro, Ultra, Ultra Luxe, and then everything else above that. As far as, you get your American Vintage, you get your custom shops, all those different mod shops, all that. This is your last entry point, or your last level, so to speak, before you reach the American-made series from Fender. The Player Plus series features the Player Plus noiseless pickups. You have the 3 because, you know, it's a Strat. Gorgeous finish selections when it comes to these guitars. This is my personal favorite. They make this option in the Strat and a P-Bass, and I love both. I love this nice and like old school Olympic white finish with the tortoiseshell pick guard. They come with locking tuners, rolled edges on the fretboard. It's a gorgeous guitar. It plays well, feels great. It's in my opinion, and I don't know if anyone at Fender would really agree with me when I say this, so I'm going to try and just take a shot here. The Player Plus series is a step above the Performer series. I'd buy a Player Plus before I'd buy a Performer. It's very similar in a way that I would buy an Epiphone Standard 60s Les Paul before I buy a Les Paul Tribute. It's kind of, you got to take the good with the bad. Some of these guitars that are coming out of the like max price point for these better price range factories are coming out at a better point in better production, better quality than some of these lower level prices from some of these US made stuff. Sometimes buying American just to buy American isn't worth the quality. Sometimes some things just sneak out just a little bit better. And I know some of you are going to disagree with me on that, but my hands are on these guitars every day. I can tell you right now, some of these guitars made in Mexico, made in China, are better than some of these guitars that are made in the United States. If you don't believe me, come check us out at Fender Fest, August 15th at 5 o'clock. I'll put them in your hand and you can let me know what you think. So speaking of Player 2s and kind of how the Player Plus is that last gap after the Player 2s before you get to the United States, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the Player 2s. These guitars also come with rolled edges, the new Player 2 design single coil pickups, 9.5-inch radius on the neck, alder body, maple neck. If you get your hands on a Player 2, I don't have one up here. Oh, all my Player 2s are maple necks. We have Player 2s that have rosewood fingerboards. No more Pal Faro. Everything is back to the rosewood. So if for some reason you've been putting off buying a Player Series guitar because you didn't like Pal Faro, well, it's time to get over it because they have the rosewood fingerboards again. Fantastic guitar. They did a great job with these. We've been selling them pretty well. And yes, they will be on sale at Fender Fest. I can't tell you the prices for things that are going to be on sale at Fender Fest. You just got to come in and check it out. Cool. No other questions yet? Let's keep moving. Something else is going to be on sale at Fender Fest is our custom shops. These will be a one-time only exclusive sale. So if you don't buy it on that day, tough luck. It's just that one day only. This here is our, let's see, the Journeyman Relic Jazzmaster. Has hand-wound pickups, C-shaped neck, alder body, gorgeous paisley finish. It goes from the pick guard to the guitar and on the back. And I believe it's quarter sawn. Yep, quarter sawn maple neck. We've talked about it in the past. What is a quarter sawn maple neck? And the quarter sawn maple neck is, well, instead of cutting a log horizontally and going with the grain, quarter sawn goes against the grain. And it's going to give you a stronger, more durable quality wood. So things like tuning stability, playability, longevity, because they're less likely to fluctuate with humidities and temperatures and such not. They're an excellent additive to any guitar that you'd grab. So if you grab a custom shop, I'm pretty sure most of them come with quarter sawn, unless you specifically request otherwise. Whoa, this is incredibly lightweight. I like this a lot. This is the new, it's also a Player 2 series. Let's see, what's the Cherry Burst, has the humbucker pickup in there. Yep, the maple fingerboard, obviously. Rolled edges. I'd have to double check the body on this one because this came in very recently. I'll have to double check this one. I don't have anything directly in front of me that says the body material for the aged Cherry Burst. But it does everything else. It's got the rolled fingerboard, the classic gear tuners. But it's incredibly lightweight compared to the other one. So I'm wondering if this is the chambered bodies. because they're doing chambered bodies for some of the finishes. This one's incredibly lightweight compared to the others. So I'll have to do more digging on that. Gorgeous guitar. We got this and the Telecaster both in today. Where most of the Player 2 series are $7.99, whereas the Jazzmasters are $8.29. The Aged Cherry Bursts, I believe, are clocking in at $8.99. Or no, I misspoke. These ones are $929.99. And then the last one here is the bass. I'll be honest, we don't talk about basses a lot on this program, and it's not intentional. It's just, sorry, we just don't. But the Player 2 series bass, maple fingerboard, C-shaped neck like all the other Player 2s, rolled edges, 9.5-inch radius. There's the Player 2 Alnico 5 pickups, just like everything else. But I just wanted to grab it and show it to you because we don't really talk about basses all that often. So the Player 2 series bass, gorgeous. The Player 2 series is probably some of my favorite stuff to make it back into the modern rotation of guitars in recent years. They've all hold up. They all hold up very well. They look great. They play great. They feel great. Fender did an amazing job with those guitars. So, just going to reiterate real quick and do a quick reminder about Fender Fest. The 15th, starting at 5. The band starts at 6. I had to do that backwards because it's the other way, right? 6. I don't know. 6 o'clock, music starts. It's not going to be long, 30 minutes maybe. But in that time, you have full range of the store. You don't have to sit and watch. You can go get your guitar restrung. You can check out the Tone Master Pro. You can check out the new Player 2 series. You can check out the Timber series Performer guitars, which is what I forgot to grab. Those are really cool too. They make one in like the spruce, with the spruce body. It's a gorgeous guitar. We have a couple of them over there. But again, we start at 5. Our largest Fender sale ever, starting from Squire to Custom Shop. Everything Fender's on sale. 36-month, no interest financing on any Fender purchase, $7.99 and up. And if you have a Fender, bring it in. We're going to restring it for free. So our Fender sales rep for the region, Frank Chavaro, is going to be here with us. And we're very excited. All of us here at Island Music, we love Fender guitars. It's, for most of us, it's the first guitar we've ever seen, the first guitar we've ever held. Fender is just one of those legacy brands that you're always going to remember when it comes to playing a guitar, thinking about music. Every company has their version of a Tele or a Strat. A lot of these boutique builders, they call their guitars the J, the S, the T, but we know what that means. We know what it stands for. So why not pay respect and honor to the brand that made guitars what they are? So we're going to do that next week, Fender Fest. August 15th, starting at 5 o'clock here at Island Music Company. Hope to see you there. Thanks for tuning in to Live at 5. Maddie, thank you for helping me get everything set up today. Jake, if you're watching, thank you for all the work that you put into this show any other time. I owe you a snickerdoodle. And we'll see you next week. We're going to live stream some of the event. Some of the music stuff we might not be able to because of licensing. But we'll make sure we'll have some type of event stream happening here. The event starts at 5, so we might do a quick little live stream, just kind of kick off the event. That'd be a cool idea. It just popped in my head right now. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Whatever platform you're on, one of the Facebook pages, the YouTubes, anything. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week, 5 o'clock at Fender Fest, live here at Island Music Company.